deserve a little bit of sympathy and some money, but the panhandlers, the people with the signs, you know, they're not homeless. You see them drinking at bars. It's what they do for a job. They beg for money. And I always judge them by their signs. And first of all, where the fuck are they getting these permanent markers? Because when I need one, I can never fucking find one. But yet they always seem to have one. Cardboard. It's got a permanent marker right there. You're a panhandler, aren't you, sir? God damn it. God damn it. So the best signs is when you see these panhandlers and they have like the anything helps, God bless. Have you seen those signs? My idea, and I want you guys to back me on this, I think we could start something. When those people with the God bless signs, let's give them a Bible. I mean, if God bless, anything helps, if that's really going to help their situation, we'll get them a Bible. Even better yet, we'll be some social justice warriors. We won't buy our Bibles. We'll go to like Hobby Lobby, one of these religious institutions. We'll steal the Bible. No, we won't steal. We won't steal, because stealing's wrong. What I propose we do is we go and we purchase some birth control. Preferably Plan B, right? That was the one they had a problem with. We'll take the Plan B. We'll replace the Bibles with Plan B. We'll hand the Bibles to the homeless people or the panhandlers. Because if anything, they should be able to find something in the Bible that's going to guilt people into giving them money, right? It works for the churches. Right? I mean, it's not so much a joke as let's start a revolution here. And we'll leave the Plan B on the shelf. And because Plan A is that you just pull out and come on the shelf, right? You don't actually leave anything behind. Just pull out and come. That's Plan A, because Catholics don't believe in any kind of birth control. So it's all about you make a baby or you pull out and shoot a load somewhere. So that's my proposition for these homeless people or panhandlers. The best birth control, though, is just have sex with people who are too old to have babies. Last week I talked about the dancing bear parties. I know Michelle, she Googled that shit right away. What'd you think of it? Guys slapping their dicks around in people's faces? And like, no, I don't want that. So if you sleep with old people who can't have babies, it's a surefire thing. You don't gotta wear a condom. Those suck. Who wants to put a balloon on their cock? So I got in a little trouble for my NSA research. You know, they came to my house for the joke, of course. This didn't actually happen. But I got some community service, and they made me spend time with the elderly for that. So I've been hanging out at this retirement home close to my house. And I've got a scheme down. The panhandlers, they taught me something. You just got to hustle for money. So what I do is I go on bingo night, Tuesdays, for all of those of you who are looking for that quick hustle. Tuesday nights at the retirement home, they do bingo. So there's a lot of cash floating around. And I started dancing for them. You know, we did the dancing bear thing for the old ladies. They love it. They've always got disposable income. And the thing that's nice about it, too, is you can make a quick night of work. Because by 7 o'clock, they're ready to wrap it up. They've got to go home and watch Matlock or whatever the stereotypical shows. I think it's just PBS. They just watch PBS. Because they're in bed by 9 o'clock. So you're done working by 7 o'clock. And the nice thing is you wake up the next morning, you've got a plethora of butterscotch candies and like hard licorice, you know. Your grandma had those candies, the little licorice candies. And you've got a bunch of $5 checks that were written out to you. And then I started thinking today as I was cooking on my George Foreman grill. I was cooking some chicken, and it was a chicken breast, raw chicken breast rolled in flour, and I thought, this must be what a 70-year-old vagina feels like. I know, right? It probably smells and tastes like that too, but maybe Alan, you can check. I think you should go on that mission. You can check back with us next week. We'll solve a lot of problems all at once. But I started thinking about the George Foreman grill and how funny it is, like celebrities having their own products. And I don't know if you guys know this or not, but the George Foreman grill, it cooks away fat. It's been a huge success. He sold like 1 million of them. But he wasn't even the first boxer to get his own product. They actually, they had a Muhammad Ali grill. It just didn't work well because you can't cook away the Parkinson's. I know, it's sad. It's sad. And so kind of related to that, I'll leave you with one thought, and that's along the lines of these celebrities and their goofy shit that they sell. Hulk Hogan used to have a restaurant. Do you guys know about this? Yeah. This is not even a joke. This is real. He had a restaurant in the Mall of America. called Pasta Mania. I would never go eat at that restaurant unless everybody who worked there was forced to talk like a professional wrestler. Because if you picture that, that is a great time. Every time someone comes to their table, they're just screaming at you. Well, you know, Mean Gene, today we've got this ravioli and it's made hand fresh. And you're dealing with all this stuff, and they'd have to have their slogans like, what you gonna do when the Parmesan girl comes to you? And that would be a fucking trip. And so for this week's homework, last week I had you look up the Dancing Bear. Next time you're at home stoned or drunk or whatever you want to do, and you want something to giggle about, just turn on professional wrestling and watch it with the volume off. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. It ends up being a bunch of long-haired dudes just like dry humping each other in the ring. But it's one of the funniest things you'll ever see. So watch some WWF or WWE or whatever the fuck it's called these days. Just watch it with the volume off. You will not be disappointed. And that's my time. Thank you guys.